It was the year 2112 and humanity had unlocked the secrets of the universe. Time travel had become commonplace, and people could visit different planets and galaxies as easily as they traveled to different countries on Earth. One day, a group of 5 scientists were sent on a mission to explore a distant planet in a different dimension. As they stepped out of their time machine, they were struck by the eerie silence that surrounded them. The sky was dark and ominous, and the air was thick with an otherworldly energy. As they made their way across the barren landscape, they felt a sense of dread creeping over them. They could hear whispers in the wind and felt the presence of something ancient and malevolent. Suddenly, they were attacked by a swarm of shadowy creatures that had been following them. The scientists tried to defend themselves, but it was no use. The creatures overpowered them and dragged them deep into the bowels of the planet. There, they were confronted by a dark entity that had been lying dormant for eons. The entity spoke in a language that none of the scientists could understand. Its voice was chilling and filled with malice. It told them that they had trespassed into its domain and that they would never leave. The scientists were trapped in a nightmare world of horror and pain. The entity tortured them, both physically and mentally, with no end in sight. They were forced to relive their worst fears and nightmares, over and over again, until they were driven to the brink of madness. But even in the depths of despair, the scientists refused to give up. They worked tirelessly to find a way out of their prison, using their knowledge of science and technology to build a machine that could break them free. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, the machine was complete. The scientists activated it and were transported back to their own dimension, where they were hailed as heroes. But something had changed within them. They were no longer the same people who had set out on that ill-fated mission. They were haunted by the horrors they had experienced, and they knew that they could never truly escape the darkness that had consumed them. And as they looked out at the endless expanse of the universe, they knew that there were other worlds, other dimensions, filled with horrors beyond imagining. They knew that they had only scratched the surface of the terrors that lay beyond. And they wondered if they would ever truly be safe from the darkness that lurked in the infinite void of space.